This is Fox 5 Local News at 10.
We're back now with the latest on that deadly mass shooting in San Bernardino, California. Here's what we know right now. 2 suspects are dead, 1 man, 1 woman. Fox News has now confirmed one of the shooters' identities as Saeed Farouk or Farouk Saeed. Not sure exactly which way the name goes yet.
Police say gunmen walked into an office Christmas party and opened fire, killing 14 people and injuring at least 17 others. The gunmen then took off. 2 were later killed in a shootout with police. Tonight, there's no word on a motive. The FBI, though, is not ruling out domestic terrorism.
We're also starting to learn more about how police responded today. Those initial 911 calls said an active shooter, as many as 20 victims. Rik Kirchner is the president of Rik International. Active shooter training and threat detection is his expertise. Rik, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
all right, let's start with how police responded today. The police chief out there in San Bernardino said the officers went in with just their revolvers, their service revolvers, instead of waiting for officers to respond with long guns, the SWAT team. Is that unique in your experience?
Well, since what we're learning is from past experience, such as Columbine and Sandy Hook, that waiting only incurs more death and injury. So minutes and seconds count. So the training has evolved to whomever first shows up, whether they're long guns or tactical or not, they're the first ones to arrive. They should go in.
So seconds, minutes count. So you're saying officers have to go in, and by training now, they almost have to step over victims in some cases to stay focused on getting that active shooter.
Not in some cases, in all cases. They are trained to ignore those that are injured or on the ground because their number one priority is to neutralize that shooter. Find them and neutralize them.
And statistically, the killings usually occur in just the first few minutes, right?
Absolutely. An active shooter event ends within national average in 7 minutes. This event began and ended in 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
All right, really quickly here, I have to say these shooters did not take their own lives. They didn't shoot it out with police on the scene. They left. That is also unique here.
Correct. Most of the time, we're finding more than 50% of the active shooter events, it's ended by the shooter's own initiative. This is a different tactic of a hit and run.
All right, listen, Rik here is a former federal agent. You did that for 8 years. Using your gut here and based on what you're hearing and seeing, the FBI saying possible terrorism. Fox News now confirming with federal law enforcement sources, Saeed Farouk was the name of the male suspect. What does your gut tell you here?
My gut tells me that we are experiencing a domestic terrorism event. And what is terrorism? It depends on its motivation. That is yet to be seen.
I mean, there was a report that someone came into that holiday meeting or luncheon today, angry, left. Initially, we heard that person was one of the shooters that came back. The police chief out there in San Bernardino saying, we don't know if that person came back. So this doesn't appear to you to be a disgruntled employee or someone that didn't like the service they were getting.
This does not fit that model to me. No, not at all. Not absolutely not.
So they're searching a house now. Final 10 seconds here. Do you expect them to find something that really points to a plan?
I do. Eventually they will. FBI will get to it. It'll be social media. It'll be something that will give us a telltale sign of that.
Rik Kirchner, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much,
We appreciate it. All right, Tony, Sean, over to you.
Thank you, guys.